Charlotte. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Throwing to start here is Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Tua with his, and now look at this, big gain but a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Oh, Young loses it, but fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And where did this one go out? Now they'll start with good field position, 45-yard line. Tua now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Young will set to throw, rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. 1st down, a 16-yard gain. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now Young. This one into the hands of Thielen. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina! Adam Thielen, 60 yards. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On second down, Tua. He'll hit Mostert again here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They need 2. Here's third down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Tua to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Tua going to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Panthers. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage, Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Young on third down. It's caught by Sanders. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Tua now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 21-0 our score after 1.
The end of the first quarter with the score Panthers 21.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Go ahead.
Again, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Back to the ground, Achane. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Young looks to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And off to Achane to begin the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Completes it to the tight end Smythe. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Achane gets it from the gun to about the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Tua.
At their 48.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Tua on 4th down. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Up the middle, Achane. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, What do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Will take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now it's 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Tua sets up to pass it. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Down. Hurry, hurry.
Final play of the half. Young lets it fly for Thielen. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want us to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Now 3rd and 5.
Ready?
It's Young off play action. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
17.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action. Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. passing. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points? To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 7.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Berrios now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2 yards to go, second down.
7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 10.
Now Tua. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up second and
A play fake. Now Young.
37-yard line.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Miami.
Once again, it's Mostert. Sheds off the tackle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 54 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. This one left side caught by Berrios. And he was stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Touchdown Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. And quickly they get to the line. Young to throw it. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Here's Berrios. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And now they're in the hurry-up. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. From the gun, it's Tua. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Following the interception, Young dancing to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give up the middle, Hubbard.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Young sliding out of the pocket. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now Young being chased out left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Hubbard.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Young rolling to his right. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Bryce Young
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Cedric Wilson.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Cedric Wilson, an even 90 yards.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Young steps away to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Dolphin first down.
2 now on first down. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Dolphins 27.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the Dolphins have got it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far.
And here comes Berrios.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Here's 1st and 10. Tua.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Now Tua.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Throwing Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he is in for the score. So how about this? A horrible mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and a two-point conversion will tie it. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this two-point conversion.
Here's Tua.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
Boy, a potential game changer there here in the 4th quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game.
On the double.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready?
On the give, this is Hubbard. And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Ready.
Young.
Out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Young to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Young.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarter.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. Berrios now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more... There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Cedric Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Sanders now to add the extra point.
For the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Panthers 35. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Up the right sideline. Adam Thielen inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A huge play there in overtime. 84 yards.
And how about that? In a game that's had just about everything, how's that for an answer? Remember, in the past, this game would be over already. But that's a huge play there to give him a fighting chance to go down and possibly tie this game.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Hubbard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.